Buongiorno everyone. Right then, new video, new defence. Please Eddie Howe, Amanda Stavely and everyone else. Because that mess, that shambles that we saw in the week against Brentford isn't good enough for the Premier League, and we will probably get relegated if we don't strengthen in defence. I mean, this defence is pretty much the same as the bloody Championship days, isn't it? We haven't seen a defender in nearly 4 years. Federico Fernandez, who was free from Swansea, was the last centre-back we signed. Obviously, we signed Jamal Lewis at left-back and everything since then, but many of this team, many of the core, Lascelles and that, they've been here for years. They're not cutting the mustard. They're getting past the sell-by date, Kieran Clark, looking right at you. Looking hopeless. These players aren't good enough. These players are Championship level. We don't want to be Championship level, so let's sign some players in January, defenders, to make sure we don't get to that level. That would be lovely. I mean, if this was actually in Bruce, I think we'd be down with this team, and with the lack of money we'd know that would be spent in January. But with the new mega rich Newcastle, with Amanda Stavely, PIF, and Eddie Howe at the helm, not just at the wheel there, less of that. Targets are being sorted up already, players are in mind. Who should we sign? This is in no particular order. No particular order, I'm just going to roll with it. James Tarkowski, touched him on yesterday's video. Watch out if you haven't already, check it out. After this one, like it, subscribe, all of that shit. James Tarkowski from Burnley, in his last few months of his contract, runs out next summer. He's available in January. Tarkowski's told him he wants to leave. Burnley are willing to get some money from him before he would inevitably leave at the end of his contract next summer. This one's going to happen. Tarkowski's coming to Toonkowski. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, this one. Be a great signing. An experienced defender from the Premier League can come straight in the side and shut things up. Played a few times for England. He's a very, very good defender. Very good player, James Tarkowski, and he would be a huge addition to our shambolic defence straight away. So get that one done. Get that one done, Newcastle, please. Conor Coady from Wolves, another one who's played in the Premier League for quite a while now. Another one who has played for England, and another solid defender, really. Another one that's good at his feet as well. Kind of works better in a back five, like, but Coady is a decent defender. He's a decent bloke now. Scout size. He's got good crack. He's humble. Got a good personality, a good leader. Take over Lascelles. Good leader in the dressing room, Conor Coady, captain of Wolves. It was funny enough, actually, he was asked, random this one, which makes you think something's happening with it. He was asked when the Newcastle takeover happened, or what do you think about it? And he was like, I think it's great. I think it's great for the Premier League. Not many other players would say that unless they were going to come, or had ambitions of coming, would they? Because it's not, if he's got an intention of staying at Wolves, it's not great at all for Conor Coady that Newcastle being taken over, because his chances of getting back in the Europa League with Wolves are not going to happen with a new powerhouse, another mega rich team in the league. So it's funny that he said it was great. He wants it. He's selling himself. He's putting himself out there. He's sending emails. He's sending Snapchats to Stavely. Get me to the tomb, please, Amanda. I'd take him. Straight away, I'd take him. Another one that can come in. Coady, Tarkowski, I think that would be a great partnership. Both of them Premier League experience. Come straight in the side. Make it better immediately. Someone that's a bit riskier, who would not know if he would be able to come in straight away and have an impact because the Premier League, toughest league in the world, would be from the Bundesliga. It would be Niklas Süle. Niklas Süle from Bayern Munich would be a one that has been targeted. His agents are trying to get him a move. He wants a move now from Bayern Munich. I think it's an ambitious one from Newcastle. It could potentially happen, maybe next summer. I'm not sure if his contract's running out or not, though that may be the case, so they may be trying to get money for him. Not sure if he would come right now in the thick of a relegation battle, Niklas Süle, but I'm not sure how well he's been playing lately either. I mean, if he's not really getting the Bayern side, is he on the downer now? Is he getting cutting adrift, getting past his better years? I'm not sure. But of what I've seen in the past Champions League days and for Germany and stuff, big, tall unit, absolute powerhouse as a defender, still quite good with the ball at his feet as well. Be a handful for a striker. You wouldn't want to come up against Süle when you've seen him next to you in the change room, in the dressing room, in the tunnel on the way to the game. You wouldn't fancy it. You wouldn't fancy the challenge. So I'd take him. I mean, I'd take bloody anyone at this point, because our defence is the worst in the Premier League, probably. I'd take Grant Hanley back from Norwich. That bloke's getting me 9 points most weeks in my Premier League fantasy team, and he's the cheapest bugger in there. So I'd take anyone's better than what we've got at the minute. But Süle, German international, Champions League player. Yeah, if we can get him, do it. Nathan Ake from Man City, ex-Bournemouth player, ex-Cherry, just like Eddie, just like Richie, just like Wilson and Fraser. That doesn't rhyme, so it doesn't go. Howe signed Ake for Bournemouth back in the day, £20 million. He was incredible. Got himself a £40 million move to Man City. Can I get a game? Can I get a sniff? Can I get a sniff at Man City? Nathan Ake, so he'll want first team football. Pep Guardiola sees him surplus requirements. The difficult thing is that maybe towards the latter end of the season, Pep might want to keep him there for the Champions League and the FA Cup and everything like that. But then again, Ake may just be like, nah, I'm not bothered about that, man. I want to move. Ake might want to move, might want to try and push himself to solidify a place in the Dutch team. He's got to think about his own interests, Ake. You know, at this time of his career, he needs to be starting to play more regularly and push towards his prime and things like that. So Ake, I think, would be a quality signing for us. He was brilliant at Bournemouth. He's an exciting ball-playing centre-back, so it'd be tidy to watch. I'm a big fan of Nathan Ake. You could see it happening because of the Eddie Howe link. So it's potential. It's there. If we can do it, definitely do it. And last but not least, this is the 5th player I've named. Sign all 5 of them. We're that bad, we need a new back 5. Every single one of them. It's not choose 2 or 3. Like, we probably will sign 2. Sign them all. Sign them all, we might actually be safe. Kieran Trippier. We're away from the centre-backs now. We're on to a right-back. Kieran Trippier from Atletico Madrid. And again, not at Bournemouth, but at Burnley. Eddie Howe's got links with this player. Eddie Howe was with Kieran Trippier way back in the day at Burnley. So they've obviously got a good relationship still. Howe has said that it's someone he's interested in. Trippier also looking to move back to England from Spain after having his spell at Atletico Madrid. Coming from Spurs, wants to get back in England. I'd take him straight back, mate. I think Trippier, even though he's aging, he's still a very, very good player. He's still a class player. He still offers a lot going forward, assists wise, and he's still assured at the back. So I think that would be a brilliant signing for Newcastle. It would be a bit of a statement signing as well if we could tempt someone like Trippier there. You know, he's still in and around the England team. Obviously, got fond memories of him in the England shirt at 2018 World Cup, the free kick against Croatia in the semi-final. So I would take Trippier all day long. I think that would be a brilliant signing. If I had to pick 2 or 3, I would definitely pick Trippier to come in at right back, because question marks are still there over Murphy. Is Manquillo good enough and that? So Kraft. So Trippier to come in, I would probably have Trippier and Tarkowski, because I think both of them could sort us out. But I think we should sign out probably Coady or Süle as well, or Ake, either one of them. You know, I'd get 2 centre backs and a right back, which I think we definitely could. Howe said he wants 5 new signings. There's 3 in midfield and a striker. Do you know what I mean? So that would sort out. But Trippier can still offer a lot. Trippier's got that Premier League experience as well. He would be well respected in the dressing room with his experience and what he's done in the game. He could lead players forward. He could build amongst Newcastle with this new takeover. So I think that would be a very good addition to the squad. Let us know in the comments if I missed out anyone. Is there anyone better than I've mentioned that we can realistically try and sign in January to survive? Because we do need new defenders to survive. Big time. Big time. Because obviously, hopefully, Howe's work and the rest of the coach and the training ground can improve the defence. But that can only go so far. There's many players like Clark, Fernandes. I like Fernandes, but he's aging. And he wasn't getting on the bench lately, was he? But Clark and Lascelles and that, they're just not good enough. They're getting past it. You know, and we need fresh defenders. We need a new style. We need the likes of Coady, who's comfortable on the ball, and Ake, who's a very technically gifted defender, quick and everything. So yeah, those are some choices from me. Drop yours below. Let us know who we should sign. Subscribe and like my channel TV. Can't stop doing that for some reason. And enjoy yourself.